Okay, it is literally a mess back there, and excuse the mess, the lighting, the pretty much everything. Like, literally, I feel like my camera was like eating me. But anyway, it has been since like 2 weeks ago, maybe almost closer to 3 weeks since I've recorded. I've been like so busy. I've been going on spring break. I went to Austin, Texas. Shout out to Austin. It was freaking awesome, and I would love to go back there. But anyway, so it's just been forever, and I think I'm going to back this camera up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I have a whole list of things I do want to talk about, but obviously I can't fit in one video, so I'm going to talk about two things today because they're kind of short, but then what do you mean but then? It's like a two short stories, whatever. So I'm going to talk about the first topic first because I think I'm going to put this as like the main title of the video. Yeah, title of the video. Anyway, so number one story, getting right into it. It is the worst cackle that my roommate and I have ever heard in our entire life, 23 years of my life, almost 21 for her life, ever. So, as I mentioned, I was making sure I don't have anything on my teeth. So as you all heard just now, that I was on spring break and I was in Austin, Texas, and this happened on the last day. So we went out the night before. So we were having like that, like, what is it, walk of shame, but it was like more like a wake up of shame. It was like, anyway, so we woke up feeling lazy and we're gonna drive today, and we're just like, no makeup, nothing, just bleh. So we wake up, and then she's in the bathroom, and then she comes out wearing the same exact t-shirt that I'm wearing, because the night before that, her stepmother gave us like this Easter basket, and it had a tie-dye t-shirt that says Keep Austin Weird. Like, we looked tourists as fuck. Like, wearing that tie-dye Keep Austin Weird t-shirt with shorts and like sandals, like going out breakfast, for real. Looking tourist and bummy, probably that anybody could ever look like. So we went out there, whatever. After we ate breakfast, we're like, okay, bye, Dad. Like, we'll see you later, whatever. So we're walking down downtown Austin, and we're trying to get to this parking garage because we obviously parked in the parking garage. We don't want to get any tickets, whatever the reason was. We parked it. So, okay, obviously that was the reason. Okay, anyway, moving on. So, as we're walking downtown Austin, we hear this, like, screaming from the back. And it's not, like, a whisper, or it's not, like, yelling. It's literally screaming. And this guy, okay, he looked homeless, but I don't want to say he was homeless or not. This guy was literally screaming, yo, that tie-dye t-shirt, come and get this big cock, and I will make that pussy, blah, blah, blah. Like, it literally, like, it's not even, like, not that catcalls or whatever is any cute to start with, but this was, like, harassment. Like, he could have literally, like, picked us up and, like, raped us. Not even surprising. Like, he was going in so inappropriate, and then to a point that we got so scared, we literally ran for like 5 miles to our parking lot. And usually catcalls are like, hey girl, hey, looking sexy over there, hey girl, whatever, those like little simple tiny things. This guy literally was like yelling all the way down the street. Like, literally everybody was looking at us, everybody can hear. Obviously we are the only two wearing the same freaking tie-dye shirt. Like, who else would it be? So we're literally running for our lives, like, running in there, like, literally, scary movie happening. We go into this building, and he's literally, like, probably, like, 30 steps behind us. We're, like, running and running and running, and we get into this building that has an elevator, and we're literally pushing the buttons, like, pushing. And I don't know about you guys, but when I feel like when you push those, like, handicapped button, like that extra button, I feel like it comes faster. I don't know, it's weird. Maybe that's just the way I think. I don't know. I was literally pushing those buttons like it was gonna break. Like, pushing. And then we can literally hear him coming down from the street as we're waiting for the elevator to get there. And we're in this close building. There's no way in or out. It's only, like, enter, exit from the same door. which we are stupid. I don't know why we went there, but there was no way that we could have just like hid. You know, it's downtown, like whatever. If something happened, we probably would have been fine. But still, it was literally so scary. Like we're never gonna forget about it. Like ever, 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 never, ever, ever. Like it was terrible. It was terrible. Okay, now next story. It's really not scary. Next story is my nipple hair story. Yeah. Okay, so I obviously travel back and forth from like Japan and blah blah blah. Like I've been doing a lot of traveling lately. Um so this time I was going to Mexico, and for some reason, but even though you know what, I shouldn't say some reason, but I think the airport purposely not target, but focus on the people with a big purse, because I usually like carrying a big purse when I'm going to the airport, like so I can have my carry-on, I can have my luggage, and I can have my purse, but I want that purse to be big, so it's kind of like I can fit everything else in there if I buy something at the airport, or excuse me, if I have something else to carry. I don't know, I just like a big purse to carry. So I get stopped every single time in the security line. Every single time, it never fails. Every single time. So of course, like you know, that goes through that little like X-ray little like device thing, and then mine gets pulled aside. And at this point, I'm really not surprised, because this is not like literally happens all the time. So, but except this time, like one time I had like water or something. Like okay, I get it. Like you can't have water. Okay, cool. Like you know, like throw it away. Cool, whatever. And other time I had like mouthwash. I don't know why I had a mouthwash in my purse, but I don't know. I don't even have a reason. I don't even know why I had mouthwash. Anyway, so at this time, I'm like, I honestly do not know what I have that they might even like catch it. Like, it's not like I have like those small pocket knives. Obviously, I'm not gonna have a small pocket knife. Like, I don't really have anything that they might be suspicious of. And we are like getting frustrated that okay, number one, we were hangry, like we have not eaten, and we were like getting closer to time, and those lines were so long. It was like spring break 2 years ago, so like the lines were so long, and we might have missed a freaking air, like flight, whatever. So we were getting really frustrated. I'm getting mad. I'm like, I don't have anything in there. So he pulls it out. He said, "Can I look it through my Can I look through your purse?" Like, yeah. Isn't that why you took it? If not, I can't fucking leave. So yeah, just fucking look at it. Go ahead. Like, dig in. I got nothing to hide. Go. So I have like inside of my purse, there was like a smaller bag that I carry like all my little stuff in, because I don't like it all on the bottom, whatever. So he pulls this out, and he literally pulls out a tweezer. A fucking tweezer. He's like, "What is this?" I was like, "A tweezer?" He's like, "What did you use this for?" And at this point in my head, I'm like, is this guy like serious? Did they seriously take my purse for my tweezers? So I was like, I looked at him so casually. I was plucking my nipple hair, sir, just this morning. So he literally took that tweezer, put it back so slowly into my bag. He's like, "Thank you, ma'am, for your time." I was like, "No, sir, thank you." Like, are you fucking serious? What? Yeah, I'm plucking my fucking nipple hair. What's next then? What am I gonna use a tweezer for, really? Like, stabbing people with? I guess you could stab somebody with tweezer, but seriously, like, it's not even gonna cause any damage. Like, okay, you know what? That was underestimate. I shouldn't have said that. You could, but obviously, I'm not going to use a tweezer for anything else. Like, luckily he didn't take it, because that's the only tweezer I had to pluck my nipple for the rest of the fucking week. I don't even know. Like, okay, cool. But so yeah, I really don't like how I'm ending this like video. Ow, I'm having like, ugh. But that was pretty much it. Like, I did like pretty much my makeup and my hair for this stupid story. It's not stupid. You know what? It was scary for the cat call. And tweezer, I literally thought like my IQ has dropped like 25. You guys' IQ probably dropped even more. Let's be real. Well, thank you for watching. I'll have more videos because obviously I feel like my life is so dramatic when it's really honestly not. Thank you for watching, guys.